like be prepared. There's like 2,000 people in town.
Yeah.
And every hotel room is booked.
Every hotel room is booked in town.
Yeah, places to sleep. Restaurants are gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, it's all this weekend you're working?
It's just Saturday, but they're coming tonight. People, we're gonna have. Yeah.
We're like, literally, we've got so many. Like, we were asking for like anybody who's afraid to come in and help.
So where do you work? Oh, that one they might not know about that so much versus downtown. Yeah, downtown's going to be packed tonight. Yeah. And I think I was supposed to make hotel reservations for some of the workers, but I'm not sure. I know. So to the two guys from North Dakota coming down, I think are going to stay at my house.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We're empty nesters and we live in a 6-bedroom house, so it's.
We don't have any guest beds. So like 2 of my brothers are home.
Oh yeah.
It's like, well, I guess all of my brothers are home.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
All 3 of them are.
Well, Jordan lives here. Josh is on his way now, and Ricker came last night.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
And that just like hit me. I wanted to know my brother went to the bathroom yesterday because I didn't know he was home, and like it's my house. Like I'm just being alone.
Okay, now there's a couple ways to do these, but this one has to be done a certain way because it's a multiple choice one. Okay. Now we could cheat on this and convert all the y's to x, solve for y and find the area under the curve that way by solving for y. Miles gets what I'm talking about. Some of the others are going, eh? Okay. So when we did this before, it was top curve minus bottom curve, right? Now you got to flip your thinking. Top curve minus bottom curve, this way. So we're going this way, top curve minus bottom curve when we're solved for x's. When x equals. So orange would be the top curve, blue would be the bottom curve because we're going towards the y-axis. Okay? So if we're doing that, then this minus this in the integral. Okay? So we got this minus this. So we know it's either C or D now because top curve minus bottom curve. Now we got to figure out the x's. Well, this one is super easy because we cross the axis here. So we have a negative to a positive. Well, negative 2 to positive 10 is different than square root of 6 up to 9. So that's why it must be D. Okay? Because we go from negative to positive. Are we all right with that? So we got to go this way. Okay? So now, what?
I got it.
Okay. So now let's look at this one. Okay? We cannot change the y's into x's and get the right answer here. We have to go this way on this one because we're bounded by this line and bounded by this line. So we have to go this way. Okay? So doing it here, okay, we are going to integrate the top line, y cubed plus 8, minus the bottom line, which is 0. So do I have to put in a minus 0 there? No. And I have to go from here to here. So from negative 1 up to 2 dy. Okay? So this is not that bad. We're going to actually just integrate this. Now, can your calculator do this for you? Yeah. Just make these x's instead of y's and it'll work. So on our, I shut my graphing calculator. I know it. Okay. So if we go math, and then I do up arrow to get there quicker. Ooh. No, it's the integration. Is it that one? Yeah, integration. So negative 1, fly up to 2, and then make it x cubed plus 8 dx. You got to put an x in there or it won't work for you. If we go enter, 27.75. Now, could have I done that by hand? Yep. But, it's a little faster this way. Okay. What's the top curve?
The blue one.
The blue one. So 7y plus 18 minus 2y squared plus 19y plus 18. Our 18s are going to cancel. Okay. So we get a negative 2y squared, and 7 minus 19 is negative 12. So negative 2y squared minus 12. So it is either this one or this one. Okay. Which one makes sense here?
C. No, wait, sorry. It intercepts on 0. It would be a. Sorry, didn't.
That's 0.
I thought it intercepted over 0.
Mm-hmm. So it'd be C or A.
We're looking at X in that way.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Then when we hit something like this, okay, we gotta find that point. And now we're back to up and down. Okay, now we're back to up and down. We don't have to go this way. So, and they say use a graphing calculator. So we will be utilizing our graphing calculators as much as possible here. So I'm going to graph both of these. Okay. So we go y equals clear, clear. So it's going to be the sine of pi times the square root of x over 2 parentheses. And then, negative 4 over 21, close that parenthesis for that fraction, x parentheses x minus 10 thirds, close that parenthesis. Let's see what that graph looks like. See if we're anywhere close to, yeah, looks about right. Now I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to go window, like negative 2 to 6, and go negative, well, I'm at 4.5, negative 1. So go negative 2 to, let's go 4. See what the graph looks like. There we go. So it looks kind of like that. And I zoomed in just so I could be a little closer to what was going on. Okay. We know this intersection has at 4.5, negative 1. The biggest thing we need to figure out is where that intersection is. So it's second trace intersect. I go really close to it and press enter, enter, enter. And you want to write down every single cotton picking decimal here. So it's 1.3732974, comma, 0.5127071. Okay? So now blue is the top, red is the bottom. So your first, this is y1 minus y2. Over here, this is y2 minus y1. Okay? Because it's the red curve. Because what I have in y1 and y2, this is that sine one. And the other one is the negative 4/21, whatever one. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this off, turn this off. And then my first part will be y1 minus y2. And I want to find the area under that curve. So second, trace 7 for that. So I'm going to trace, it's going to make it. And my lower limit's going to be 0 because they tell me it's 0, 0 here. And my upper limit's going to be this crazy decimal, 1.7,
No, 37.
1.37.
32974.
And then I'm going to write down that whole decimal, 0.67940,644. We're going to round to 3 decimal places, so I only need to write down 4 decimals, but I just write it all down. And then I go to y equals, and then highlight my other one. So turn this one on, turn this one off, graph that, and find the area under that curve then. Second, trace 7. So now I'm going to be at 1.3732,974. And then I'm going to go at 4.5. It's going to get that area. 1.7275. So if I add those up, 5 goes with 4 here. I didn't write them in a very good order. 5 goes here. So I go 9, 16, 0, 1, 4, 1, 2. So 2.407 to the nearest 3 decimal places. Okay? That's the process. Okay? These will be calculator driven activities. Should we do one more of these?
Yeah, I'll see if I can.
Yeah,
force
maybe
myself to
this
pay
time
attention.
I'll. Yeah. I
That's
just
really
heard a
hard.
bunch of numbers. It's really hard to really.
This one, it doesn't give you a graph, but it's not that hard because they're normal graphs. This one, they're ugly graphs. So you got to figure out which curve is which. So let's go y equals.
What do you mean you gotta find out which one's which? It's right there.
Yeah, but is this going to be, so this will be y1. And that's the blue graph. And this is y2, the red graph. Okay, so you're going to go blue minus red first. So we could skip a step because usually, yeah, well, let's not skip a step.
Good, but no.
So 3x cubed minus 8x squared minus 3x plus 12. And then 4e to the x plus 1 times x plus 3, x minus 3. Ooh, good call. X minus 3 plus 2x plus 2 graph. So I'm going to have to readjust my window, obviously, because these cross at -1, 4, and 3, 12. So my x's are fine. It's just my y's. I need to go up farther on my window. So my y max, let's make 14. So now we see the graph, kind of how it looks. So now what do I need to find next?
You need to find the shaded area.
Y1
before I find the shaded area, I gotta find something before that.
Intersection.
Intersection.
Yep, where these intersect. Exactly. Second trace, 5, enter. So if we go close to it and hit enter, enter, enter. Woo! Where you going, man?
It's going on a journey.
It's going on a jungle adventure. Okay. It's keeping going. It's not stopping. It got stuck. And I don't know how to unstuck it.
Close the calculator.
Yup. That's how I unstuck it.
Retype in all the numbers.
No, I shouldn't need to retype in all the numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because it's funny.
Why are you going in with the sophomores?
Because I have to take it. Because I didn't take it at my old school. They didn't make me take it off the freshman though. I get to do that as a dual credit.
That's pretty
But
funny.
yeah, so I sit there with the sophomores for an hour and a half.
I'm sorry.
That's actually awful.
And-
And based on Listiger too.
Why do you do that to yourself though?
Wait, are you guys like playing with like the turtle? What's her name?
Tracy the
Tracy
turtle.
the turtle.
We're almost to the games.
I was gonna say, have you made your game yet?
No, he's mad because we're behind.
You should see the TikTok we made about the game. You don't remember that?
Okay. So they cross at 0.99389,761 and then 4.0610605. You really don't need the y too bad. CX that you're worried about.
Yeah.
So the first one I want to graph then, I turn these off, but I don't clear them. You need them in there or it won't work. Is the y1 minus y2.
From -1 to 0.99389,761.
Yep.
Okay. I would say how it forces you to watch them make the graph.
I know, it's awful. But you can't do anything until the graph is done too.
Actually, be a TI designer.
And read it.
Yeah, can you make the next Texas Instrument? Can you?
Yeah, for like $500.
Yeah. It makes your graphs automatically. Instant graphs.
All right, this is 13.4615.
0.46.
So is that like the whole R?
That's this R. Yep.
Oh.
That's
But
the
it doesn't
full.
Because
look like it.
it's
Because-
actually those two graphs, it's y1 minus y2, so it makes its own graph and
Yeah.
And then what did you do to find that?
I did second trace 7.
7.
Yep. That's the
You can just hit
integral.
7.
You can just hit 7.
Oh, that's so cool! I didn't know that.
Okay, now you learned something today.
You guys are all whatever. Imposters.
You just push the arrow down.
Don't call me an imposter. What the heck?
Enter. Enter. So now if we graph y2 minus y1,
Then you have to start at 0.9938.
yep.
9761.
Second trace, second trace,
Your S.
7. And then our lower limit is again 0.99389,761. And then 3.
You just do your-
10.5389. Then we add 4101010.
I do.
So it's 24. Exactly.
Awesome.
Isn't that cool? Okay, so that's the type of thing you're doing on. So you're doing 2 things today. Yeah, your Y's to the side, and then where these meet and that. What?
What do you agree with my statement?
Your brothers?
Yeah.
Riker was pretty cool.
I said Riker was
Yeah.
half smart.
You said that's the half
I
smart.
said Victoria kind of not half smart.
You're funny.
You know,
He agrees.